Hello, 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 everyone. Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and go live on Instagram and go live on Facebook. Okay. Hi, Instagram. Hi, YouTube. I see someone here from YouTube. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. And I also see, okay, with Instagram and Facebook, I'm doing fine. So I just wanted to, you're telling your followers that you Okay, Instagram is telling followers that I'm here. Okay, so YouTube, I see three people here. Hey, Jared, how you doing? Hey, Scratch and Pete, thank you for coming in. Today, I'm doing it again. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Scratch and Pete, Jared, I don't remember if you came in yesterday, but this is my second time trying to talk to three different cameras because I have my friends from Instagram. Hi, Maddie and MacBook Series. How are you? Thank you for coming in on Instagram. Instagram, if you're wondering, and Facebook friends, if you're wondering, I have YouTube going, I have Facebook going, and I have Instagram going because I just wanted to say, have this conversation with everybody that I'm connected to this point. And if you all just bear with me and give me a little bit of grace, we're going to go ahead and get started in a second. So, those of you on YouTube, if you can kindly give me a like when we get started. Wow, three cameras. I know, Jared, I did this yesterday as an experiment. Hey, Liz B, how are you today? I did it yesterday as an experiment, and I'm just trying to challenge myself to do new things, just to try to make things better and see how it goes. You know how we do. We just try to push the limit sometimes and see how what works well for us. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, ATL Flippers, how are you doing? Hey. So today, you all go ahead with your bad self. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. So yeah, Maddie, who's on Instagram, and nobody on Facebook so far, and that's okay. But I just want to introduce myself to people who do not know. I am Andrea of Geeky Girls Journal. So I'm Andrea, Instagram friends. Thank you for coming in. And I'm Andrea, Facebook friends of Geeky Girls Journal. So I started my journey because of my daughters, and they were the reason that I started my business that I had. So I know I'm just giving people a little introduction to me, and we're going to get right into this topic, you all. So just give me 10 seconds. So these are some books that I co-created. They're called Geeky Girls Journal. If anybody wants copies of them, they're really good reads for children. Humorous books. They're not like a step-by-step boring, I don't want to read it. We knew that we had 5 girls, so we knew that we had to make it a bit entertaining in order for some kids to want to read it. Hey, Nora, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Everybody's saying hi. I love it. Thank you so much. And I have another hi from over here. So yeah, that's why I started. If you have any questions about the book, let me know in any of these platforms, on any of my videos, comment section, DM me. If you're on Instagram and Facebook, DM me YouTube, drop it in the comment section, or DM me on Instagram if you're there. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And look, if anybody wants to come up, because this can be an open panel today, if you feel like you had something on your chest and you want to talk about it, let me know. That's why I'm here today. Yesterday, we talked about fear and, what do you fear? And some people were telling me that they didn't fear anything. They get anxious sometimes. Others said they're not fearful. They're just shy a lot of times. So initially I was thinking, I would piggyback on that conversation, but I think we got enough into it yesterday. And I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody on the platforms. Okay. Right? I still see the same ones. All right, great. So what I was thinking I would do, and I put a little music in the background. Let me know if you all are okay with that. I think it sounds it's low enough, and we'll have some background music to keep it going. But we were talking about fear, and we got enough into detail, so I didn't want to like beat a dead horse. I don't know if that's a proper terminology to use here, but I said it, so I'm just gonna go with it. So yeah, I didn't want to keep on beating that. We're gonna have a different conversation. So today's conversation, Liz, Nora, Pete, is how to check on your strong friends. And I wanted to do this maybe a month ago. I think it's probably been almost a month since the death of Twitch. Some of you know Twitch from the Ellen Show. He was the DJ, he danced, and he's a father. I'm sure he was much more than that. That's just all I know about him. So actually, before he died, I wanted to have this conversation. So I'm finally getting a chance to get to it, and I want you all to be my what? my what? My co-host. Co-host. Hey, King Morgan, how you doing? Hey, King Morgan. And if anybody is coming in on Facebook, Instagram, join in the conversation. You feel free to uh, comment in the comment section, and I'm going to be paying attention today. So, Lisby, yeah, Twitch. I know. Even looking back, I didn't know him personally. I just knew him from the Ellen Show, and I didn't even watch the Ellen Show a whole lot. But when I did, he seemed like, like a happy person to me. I can't really judge him based on that, but I do know this, and excuse me, y'all, my voice is knowing what it wants to do today. So hopefully you can hear, and hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. So yeah, he like other people. Sometimes people can walk around like they're happy and like everything is going well, but it's really not going well. So that's what made me want to do this conversation. A lot of us have friends, or in my case, one friend. So it's not as difficult for me to check in on that person, but I do find it difficult sometimes, if I'm being honest with you, to make the time throughout my day to try to check in on my friend. And thank God that the friend that I have, hey, African Dreamer, you're on Instagram. Hey, yeah, are we connected? Yeah, we must be connected on Instagram. Hey, thank you for coming in. I'm also on YouTube, African Dreaming, and Facebook. So if you see me looking in every direction, that's why, because I have 3 cameras. I'm trying to do it big. We're trying to learn. That's all. Absolutely, Liz B says, absolutely, I do it on a daily basis. That is awesome. That's awesome, Liz B, because I think a lot of us, some people, I'm not going to say myself because I'm a little bit different when it comes to that, and I'll get into that. But that's great if you're checking in on your friend or friends on a daily basis, if you can, because sometimes you never know what their friend may be going through. You never know what type of situation they're in at that moment. You never know, what they may need from you. And we all have something to offer, I believe. So what do you do when, and thank you for joining, Vivian Burton. Hey, Auntie, and Willie Davis, thank you so much. So I'm on here, and I just want to, YouTube friends, give me 1 second, and Instagram friends. I'm talking to 3 cameras today because I'm doing it on 3 different platforms. So Facebook is running, Instagram is running, and so is YouTube. So if you see me looking in different directions, that's why. But we're talking about checking in on your strong friends. And if you have anything to add to the conversation, please feel free, all of you, to just drop it in the comment section, and I will try my best to pay attention to all the screens. And then we're just gonna have a good time in here. Feel free to respond, feel free to jump in, feel free to make suggestions, because I have my notebook right here. I surely have mine. I can always be a better friend, a better individual. So you all let me know. Hey, fam, African Dreamer, I see you in the building. I see you. Let me wave, because I'm not sure if you're able to, type back, but I just want you to know that I see you in there. I see you in the building, and I see that. Hey, Nightbot. Nightbot is on the job. If you all want to drop your links on YouTube, feel free. You can put GGJ. It's not lowercase or caps, or you can. That's it. Type GGJ and you can drop your links in. Find a friend, make a new friend. So Liz says she does it on a daily basis. King Morgan, Facebook friends and Instagram friends, says that he, yes, it's good to check on people. Yeah, it's good to check on people because you never know what situation they're going through. You never know what challenges they're facing at the moment. So if you consider yourself to be a good friend, and I know there's only 24 hours in a day. Believe me, I struggle with that 24-hour period as well, because I feel like I could take an extra probably 10 hours in that day, but then I would probably find 10 more hours to fill, and then we'd be in the same boat. But if you have the time to talk to your friend and check on them, how often? Liz says she does it every. She tries to do it daily. Some of us may be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, once a year, friends. Let me know. I'm gonna let you all lead this. I feel like yesterday I was just throwing out a whole bunch of stuff, not really taking the time to be in a moment and let you all converse with me. So today I'm gonna pull back a little bit. I'll throw some questions out there and throw some suggestions, but this is all you all. What do you want to talk about? Put it in the comment section. What do you think about friends and checking in on your friends? And I have some solutions here, so we'll get to that later. But Liz B says, the main thing is, even if that strong friend says that they are okay, push the issue. They are just telling you that so they don't have to explain. Okay. Oh, Big Rooster. Hey, thank you for joining. I keep seeing my YT friends joining me on IG. Hey, so I guess you all are there. You do exist. Thank you. I'm glad to see you. And I'm glad to see my friends on Facebook. Thank you very much. I wish I could see the number of people in the Facebook chat, but I can't. So I'm just going to talk and hope for the best. But yeah, so Liz, what do you think? What do you all think about Liz's comment? Hey, how are you? That's Daryl 2626. Hi, you are King Morgan. Are you on in both places? Okay, well, if you are, welcome in on Instagram. I love it. Thank you all for coming in and showing up for me. And I see one person on Facebook. So hey, Facebook friends, hey Facebook fan, put a I don't know, like something in the comment section so I can see you, so I know you're there. And if you want to stay solo, that's fine. If you want to just be in the bushes, that's what we call it on YouTube. You're fine in the bushes. So yeah, YouTube friends. You think it's a great topic, Nora? All right, great. I'm glad you like it because I need it to be a great topic so that we can have this conversation. Absolutely, Crystal Nicole. Hi, how are you, Crystal Nicole? I have been missing a lot of your posts because I'm like, I I am on Instagram, but I have to be honest, like I post and run a lot of times. So if you don't see me text back or send me a message back or um, make a comment on your post, I will get to you. I'll get to you soon and very soon. So thank you for coming in though. So we're talking about checking in on your friends. I know you have some things that you could probably say you are like into women empowerment and all those great things. So let us know in the chat what you think. I'm looking at 3 different cameras, Crystal. So if you see me looking here, there, and everywhere, that's why. Okay, but I want you to hang in there and let me know. Let me know what you all think. So, yeah, Nora said it's a good topic, and I want to make sure I'm keeping up on YouTube as well. So, yeah, what do you all think? So, some people said they're doing it daily, and we should check on our friends. And what if you have one of those strong friends that say, you know, they're so strong, they're just like, oh, I'm okay. I don't need your help. I'm good. And, then they're kind of put on the back burner. So what do we do about friends like that? And I know because I'm one of those that say, oh no, I'm fine. And I am fine. Like if I tell you I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm not gonna lie about it. But there are some people who really are not fine. And Liz B said that we should just try to push the issue and just keep talking to them, try to bring them around, see how they feel about it. So absolutely, Crystal Nicole says, hey, girl, I've been on sabbatical on social since December. You are totally fine. Oh, okay, good. I missed the topic. Oh, okay. The topic, Crystal, is, and hi, Blue Lotus Custom. Hey, Blue Lotus, how are you? Are you one of my friends also from YouTube? Maybe you may not. I know it's a lot of people in the social media world, so I won't say that you are, but if you are, hello, how you doing, friend? Absolutely, Crystal. The topic is checking in on your strong friends. That's what the topic is. Checking in on your strong friends. What do you do? How do you check in on your strong friends? I guess is what we can say as well. How do you all check in on your strong friends? Because some of us are saying, I check on my friends daily, and some people are saying, I said, I said that sometimes you have strong friends who just say, they are okay. They don't, you don't have to check on me. I'm fine. Life is good. But sometimes we all understand that that's a camouflage for I need some help, or I would like to tell you I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Or maybe they're just saying that because they don't want to burden you as a friend. Because a lot of people, I'll use it for example, a lot of us say, oh, I'm fine, it's okay, everything's going to be all right. But really, they're just saying that because they don't want to burden that friend, or they don't want to bring their problems to you, but they really need an outlet. So what do we do with friends like that? Hey, GA girl, how are you? Yes. Hi, Juan. Hey. Hey, everybody. Hello. So jump in, Juan. What do you think about this? GA girl, I know. GA girl, I know you had some experience with friends. Like you tell me, because I know you've had friends for a while. You have more friends than I do, or that I claim. So how do you deal with situations like this? And like I said, if anybody wants to jump up with me, you can. I'm gonna try to only be on until about 1:30 at the latest today. 1:30 is that's it. That's where I'm gonna have to cut it off. So 1:30, we're done, you all. If you all get tired before that, we'll stop before that. So don't worry about it. I'll be watching. So let's see. I think everybody's just speaking over here on YouTube. What are you saying on Instagram? Okay. Crystal says, got it. I'm a strong friend and we need to be checked in on, but we don't always know how to receive the check-in. Oh, yes, I absolutely agree. We don't know how to receive the check-in. What do you all think about that on YouTube and on Facebook? Crystal says we don't know how to receive the check-in. Is that true? Yeah, I think I know she's telling the truth. I'm not saying you're gonna lie about it, Crystal. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying, asking people, do they agree? Do you all agree with Crystal? Because she's saying that sometimes people don't know how to receive it. And that is absolutely right. I mean, I think because sometimes, you know, I have strong friends. If I go check on them, they're like, oh no, I'm fine. But you know, sometimes later on down in the conversation, I'm not saying a friend I have now, she's very strong. We're like very similar, which makes it great because she does not expect a whole lot from me. And she takes me as I am. I take her as she is. But my friends in the past, they used to say, "Oh, I'm fine. Everything's okay." And then I'd be like, "Okay, if you're good, I'm good. You know, you good, I'm good." And then I would move on. But then I found out months later, you know, you didn't check in, and I was going through some things. And I'm like, but I thought we'd already discussed that and had moved on. I thought you were okay. I don't know what Frugal Mom is in the building. Frugal Mama, I see the Liz B mentioned you. So hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming in again for day 2, Frugal Mama. I did it. Did it. So what do you? I mean, how do you deal with friends like that? And Crystal said something. I'm gonna go to YouTube in a second, you all. I'm going to YouTube. Blue Lotus Custom says we all need to do a check-in because mental health is real. Yes, yes, it is. And I feel like when I was sorry, the camera is shaking you all on Instagram because it's on the stand and my stand kind of moves around. So if it's moving, that's why I'm sorry about that. Let me see some people on YouTube. I had to share this with you all on Instagram because we got some good comments over here on YouTube as well. So, and I'm trying to keep up. So let's hold Andre accountable. Liz B said they don't want to burden the friend, but at the same time, they don't want the judgment. Reassurance is great, or asking general questions, or asking general questions. Why can't I get that word? I'll say asking general questions. So she says reassurance is great, or asking general questions, but she says sometimes the friends don't want their judgment. So what do you say? What do you all say to that? Is it that because I think some of you on here are the strong friend? Is it that you don't want to be judged, so you much rather keep it to yourself and go through it and try to figure out the journey? I know for me, I'm the strong friend. And I have a strong friend, and I always like the people that know me. You all know on YouTube and other places that my strong friends are the bulk of my friends are my family members, so they're my strong friends, and I have no issues. Like we're 100%, like we're very honest with each other. So if I'm going through something, they'll know. If they're going through something, they know. You know, I know. So, but what do you do with those friends that you do not? That you don't know, you can't read them, you don't know if they're going through something or not. So absolutely. Nicole says, well, let me go back because Blue Lotus Customs, I love this, says sometimes they shy away from the truth. You have to know the signs. Okay, absolutely. Crystal says that's true. You got to know your people and see beyond what they say. And she also said, I don't want to be a burden personally. All right. I hope I can remember that after I read these comments. If not, Crystal, drop it again because I'm going to try to remember. But YouTube is over here as well, and I don't want to leave anybody behind. I see 12. Yay, 12 in the building. Hey, the Jay Jordan. I'm glad you could come in. How are you? How are you, Jay? So this is what after Liz B. So Juan says, yes, I've been there before trying to mask my true emotions like iron. I'm man. So Juan, you're a manly man. Is that what you're saying? Because I know you manly men on here don't like to cry, don't want to, you act like everything's all good. I live with a manly man, so I know how this goes. You act like everything's all good. You don't want to say anything. You don't want to burden anybody. You want to take the load, for yourself. But if you have a spouse, I mean, I feel like I'm a strong woman and I like to take the burdens off of my husband. I like to be able to say, hey, I'm here. I got you. Like, what do you need? What are you talking about? Let me help you out. And men have to be able to accept that. Juan, I'm not just talking to you specifically. I'm just saying whoever listens to this in the replay, because I know everybody here, we're having this conversation. But sometimes people aren't willing to accept the extra help. So how do you go about doing that? And let me see, Crystal, I love it. You are really engaging. I love it. I don't want to be a burden personally. African dreaming. That's hey, that's African dreaming. That's our friend. That's either Jay or April on there talking. You don't want to be a burden. It can be hard to open up, and I get that. Especially hard to open up if say it's something that you're struggling with, and it's something that you want to keep a secret, right? You want to keep a secret. And I'm from who said